And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today we are reviewing Candy Disaster, which in my opinion is kind of a misleading title. We'll get back to that in a second. But this is another one of the Steam games that I got in the Jingle Jam bundle with the Yogscast from last holiday season. It all goes to charity. It's a really, really good thing. You get like a ton of games for like $35. It's really, really good. I would recommend doing it. Highly recommend. There's new games every year, so you change it up. It's really, really nice. So definitely like that. But Candy Disaster was one of them. So I got a lot of thoughts on it. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Yeah, a misleading title. Candy Disaster. I don't know what the disaster is. Like, there's candy. That part makes sense, but the disaster part? I feel like it's more of a disaster for the enemies than it is you. Am I wrong by saying that? I don't know. Any avid Candy Disaster players, let me know. But anyways, this game really reminded me of Balloon Tower Defense. Everybody's probably like, oh my god, Pringleson plays Balloon Tower Defense? Whoa, get on balloons, 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 balloons. No. Well, yes, I've played Balloon Tower Defense, but I don't play Balloon Tower Defense, if you know what I mean. It's the same concept is what I meant to say with that. It's the same concept thing. And I noticed that pretty quickly, like right off the bat, which is cool. There's a lot of goofy characters as well. The Giant is one of my favorites. So is the little speedster that you can murder really easily. If you have like the tiki twirlers and the dancers, and then you got like Frick. I think it's Frelick or Fricker or Frick. I don't know his name. It was kind of funny. And the goofiness goes into the gameplay as well. It's really fun to play, though. A really, really fun game to play. It's just fun kind of watching like all the stuff happen, and then you place the traps, and there's actually a good amount of strategic uses with it as well, because you want to place the traps in the right spot, make them do the right things. You got to do it quick, especially if you're in the moment and stuff. And you got to be able to counter and have a good variety, because there's times and you can upgrade them and that kind of stuff, which is really, really, really cool. It makes it a lot of fun to play, which is nice. It keeps it engaging. The levels are very colorful, very designed, well designed, but a cool cartoonish that really grabs my attention, and I really, really like that. So that was good. I only really found 2 of the traps really that useful. There's a lot of traps. There's spikes, there's wall spikes, there's crossbows, and there's springs, and then there's like brick things, and then there's a bunch of other things like a hand grabber, and then that kind of stuff. I only really found 2 of them really useful, and those 2 being the spring traps, which holy moly, those are OP, and the crossbows. I thought the crossbows were very effective. The spikes really become obsolete after like the first couple levels of the game. The wall things just become too difficult to really implement, and the springs, like, they really do their job, and sucks you can only place 5 of them in every level, but what are you gonna do? I thought the fan was stupid. I didn't think the fan really did anything. The crossbow is pretty good, but you gotta place a lot of them. And a few others I was trying to work in, and they work in some situations, but not all of them. So you definitely got to know that. But with all that, there's still a really good strategic aspect, which I already said, which is a good amount of what this game is. So it's just a goofy little disaster with candy implemented too. I was not trying to do a pun there, but I ended up doing one anyways. Hey. So, that's going to do it, though, for this game review. If you've ever played Candy Disaster, love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. For my score for Candy Disaster, I'm going to give this one a good 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed this game. I think there's more strategic aspect to it than Buggos, hence why I'm ranking it higher than Buggos. And it's a lot of fun to play. And I wish they leaned a little more heavily into the candy aspect of it. And again, it's not really much of a disaster on your part as it is their part, but there you go. What are you gonna do? That's gonna do this review and for this video. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.